Good morning. Let's talk about intuition today. What is intuition and how can it help us in life? What do you think intuition is? I think it's our sixth sense. Yes, you can smell, you can taste, you can hear, you can see, you can feel with your hands, you can touch something. And there is the sixth one, when you feel that something is going to happen and you should do it or you shouldn't do it. Something is telling you, like your inner voice. That is intuition. Now, some of us, you'd say, have it and some of us do not. All of us have it, just like we can all see. Some of us have better eyesight, some of us have not so good eyesight and have to wear glasses or contact lenses. But basically we all see, and we all admit that we do see because we have organs for it. For intuition, there are also certain organs. I don't know what it is. It might be the heart, it might be the brain, but it's definitely there. And there are many examples where people talk about how their intuition told them not to do something, they didn't do it, and it worked. Now, I'd like to give you an example from this morning. Here, what happened to me this morning. I opened my eyes at about 5:30 in the morning. It's still dark, and usually at that time I go straight to the bathroom to use the toilet, brush my teeth, and so on. It is still dark, so I don't want to use the bright lights. The lights are not that bright here anyway, but I don't turn the light on usually. Just do it in the dark, just use the toilet and brush my teeth in the dark. Because the light can be very disturbing to the eye. And then during the next half an hour it kind of gets light anyway. But this time, as I was getting off the bed, something told me, I'm afraid to go to the toilet. Hello, you're a big girl now. You know, you can turn on the light. There's nobody hiding in the toilet, no monster. But I was afraid to go to the toilet. Why? Now, usually when we have this question, why? Our logic and all our senses tell us that it is bullshit and you shouldn't listen to that intuition. The logic will tell me, and it did. The door is locked. The windows have nets on them. The dogs are quiet. There is nobody in the toilet. There is no reason to be afraid. Just go. Get over that fear. But I know better than that. I know to listen to my intuition. So I went back to bed and waited for the fear to go away. And it got light in about 25 minutes, 30 minutes of lying in bed with my eyes closed. With my eyes it got light and the fear vanished. And I thought, well, that is strange. And I went to the bathroom. What did I see in the bathroom? A snake on the floor. How did the snake get into the bathroom? Well, probably through the drain somehow, but if I was there half an hour earlier, in the dark, with the lights off, standing where the snake was lying, I would have been bitten by the snake. So where did that feeling of fear come from? How can you explain it? You can't. But there is our sixth sense that protects us. All our senses are designed to protect us. We see that something is about to fall, we stop. We smell that the food is rotten, we don't eat it. If we couldn't smell it, we would have eaten it. It doesn't smell right. Ooh, I don't want to eat that. When you taste something and it tastes disgusting, you wouldn't eat that. And most of the things that are dangerous for your health are bitter. So all our senses are there to protect us, like the certain noises that you try to stay away from, right? When people shout, we try to stay away from them, but because we know with our ears that is dangerous. If the person is shouting, raising a voice and going, la, 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 it's better to stay away from them because they are dangerous. Potentially they can slap you, hit you, and do whatever, shoot you, whatever else, right? Our senses are designed to warn us, and intuition is one of them. And sometimes you have to switch off your logic and switch off things like But if I listen to my intuition now, I will look stupid in front of other people. And I have another example for this one. I was 17 years old, flying on an airplane, got into the airplane, was sitting there watching the oxygen mask video. And then I had this wave of fear. Fear of what? It's a good Air New Zealand airplane, new, all fine, sun is shining. Why the fear? What is this emotion of fear? What is the fear telling me? Get out. The fear is telling me to get out of the airplane. I don't have claustrophobia and I'm not afraid of flying, and I've been on the airplane many times before, but this time there's a strong emotion of fear. No, I don't see an accident, I don't see fire, I don't see anything. It's just an emotion. What do I get? I call up the stewardess and I'm really sorry. I must get off this airplane. It's like, why? And I don't have a reason. I just have to. And I was 17 and I probably looked 14 at that age. And she's like, well, are you hurt? Is there a problem? And no, I just have to get off the airplane. And apparently, I guess it's in their code of ethics, whatever they have to, it's in their protocol to, if the passenger wants to get off the plane while the plane is still on the ground, I think they have the right to. So they had to I think they were still parked, but the tube was not there anymore, so they had to call for the tube. And they had to offload my luggage, and it was so embarrassing. I mean, all these people staring at me, like, what's wrong with her? Stupid girl, and we're gonna be late, departing because of her. Yeah, I got off, and the plane was, I think, 20 minutes late on departure. And it felt like such a huge relief. Did I watch the news later? Yes, I did. Did anything happen to that plane? No. What did I see? I was observing the airport and I saw birds. Later I saw birds and they flew by. I think that sometimes we can avoid certain accidents, not only for ourselves but for other people as well. What would have happened if I did not get off that plane? Why that fear? What if the plane departed 20 minutes earlier? There could have been a bird getting into the turbine. There could have been anything else. There could have been an accident. The pilot wouldn't have had that extra glass of water and wouldn't have get distracted during the flight. Who knows? Who knows? Luckily nothing happened to that plane. Yet, the feeling of intuition was so strong. Get off the plane. Danger, danger, danger. Wee, wee, wee. You hear this. Like this morning. Wee, wee, wee. Don't go to the toilet. And the logic says, girl, you are big. You can go. There's nobody there. There are nets on the windows. Dogs are not barking. The doors are closed. There is nothing there, because you cannot see all the possibilities of what could be, and the possibilities are endless. Did I even think about there could be a snake in the toilet? Yeah, sure, there could be a hedgehog in my bed, but what's the chance of that? So you don't really see that coming. I want you to listen to intuition, and it's there not just once in the blue moon, but it's there all the time, 24 hours a day, just like your sense of touch, just like your eyesight, your ears, and your tongue, and your nose. This intuition thing is with us all the time. What does it tell us, and how can we not get intuition confused with something else? I don't know yet. But sometimes, if something inside you is telling you, this is right, go for it, or this is not right, do not go for it, try to listen to it. Try to listen to it and just follow whatever it tells you. I think it might be the right way to live, to develop this sense and the ability to not neglect this feeling, not switch back to logic, but to actually go along with it and use it to your advantage. This is it from me today. Hopefully you can find some calls of intuition today. What will it tell you? Okay, I can go on and on and on about intuition. I think it's a very interesting subject. You want me to go on and on and on? Oh, you don't? Okay. Alright then it's carrot juice. Bye!